free-flowing offenses that pile up the assists, Clark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And look at the starters for the Cavaliers. In at small forward, in power forward, it's Okoro and Mobley. Garland is out there with Mitchell, and it's Allen in at the 5 down low. Now here's Edwards. The kick out to Towns. 5 on the clock. And Towns throws it down.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
Here's Allen, and that one drops.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
Now, here's Garland. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Shoots over McDaniel. And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Conley gets the bucket.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Garland. Offline with his 3. Here's Edwards. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to fill the lane and get where he needs to be.
Garland dishes to Mitchell. Mobley is screened. The drive by Mitchell.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. I was able to talk with J.B. Bickerstaff for a minute. He said a primary concern is to prevent those easy three-point looks from outside. He said closing out hard on the shooters is going to be the key. If they don't bother the shooters, he said, it's going to be a very long 4 quarters. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the 3-ball is a big concern for any defense. Now Conley. After Isaac Okoro missing on that last 3-pointer. Here's Gobert, and finished off by Gobert.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Edwards with a clear path to the basket. And Edwards with the stop.
And that's rocking the rim. Give him the 2 points and tack on some for style.
Oh, he deserves them. He deserves all the points he can get there. Sensational.
I call that an executive summary statement.
Here's Mitchell after the basket by Minnesota. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be a pretty Gobert.
And that's part of what Mitchell brings to the table. The willingness to operate on the perimeter or get in there and mix it up on the interior.
Green, he's checked in for Cleveland. And Mitchell drops them both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Outside Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Alexander Walker's checked in. Now, here's Mitchell. There's the drive. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
And right from the jump, they've been working hard to establish themselves inside, using agility and power to get shots in the paint.
They've also displayed a real unselfishness as a team, moving the basketball well, sharing the rock, and giving everybody a chance to participate in the offense.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
For three, Mitchell. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Minnesota leading by 4. Passes it to Alexander Walker. Gobert the screen. The kick out to Towns. And the pass to Alexander Walker. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Stolen by Mitchell. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And both free throws good for Mobley. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Timberwolves. Gobert with the screen for Edwards. Driving the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
Green passes to Mobley. And the layup's good off the glass. Mobley's got 6.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Stolen by McDaniels. Here's Edwards. Mobley with the block. They recover it. Here's Alexander Walker. Covered by Mitchell. Now Cleveland moving it up. Holds it up there for Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
You know, Danny Green usually is knocking down shots. This time, he's setting up a guy to make a shot.
Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. And no good on the last second attempt this time. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Timberwolves. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Cleveland getting going here in the second. We've got Green. Also Mitchell out there. Evan Mobley is out there with the quarrel. And it's Wade in at the 4 spot. Knocks down the 3 ball. Alexander Walker's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Timberwolves. Mitchell passes to Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Somebody you can count on. He is an extremely reliable finisher.
Now, here's Reed. Edwards kicks to Reed. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. The Cavaliers trailing. Stolen by McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And then jammed down as he goes right over Evan Mobley.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Mobley outside. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Green. Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. And the accepted wisdom is role players tend to play better at home than on the road. I've always wondered, Clark, how does that affect them more than stars?
You know, I don't know if I actually buy into that. I do think there's a comfort level when you're at home. I think it's always a little more pressurized to be the home team because you have some additional distractions. Typically, role players are a little more inconsistent overall just based on their particular positions, but that's why you don't call them stars. You call them role players.
Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And Mobley throws it down.
Assisted by
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
They get it back. And slam dunk by Gobert.
He knows his job. Gobert is there to own the glass and cash in on as many second chance opportunities as he can. No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
This is his third trip to the free throw line.
And a very steady season for him at the charity stripe last year. He was right at 85%.
Yeah, those were fine numbers he posted at the line. It was hard to find fault with anything he did from the stripe.
Mike Conley's checked in for Nickeil Alexander-Walker. LeVert's checked in for Cleveland. Here's Conley. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Down low, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
Now here's Gobert, and the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Boy, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Mitchell wide open. And another three for Cleveland.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Get there.
To the paint. Here's Wade. Mobley outside. Here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Edwards driving to the basket.
Oh, they matched the slam at one end with an even bigger one at the other.
Oh, maybe we'll get another one on this trip.
Why not? I say keep them coming.
And Mobley throws it down.
And ball handlers like Mitchell really elevate your offense. It's his precision passing to pass the basketball at the right time. Really a terrific ability.
And with that shot, the Cleveland lead is cut down to 1 on the bucket from Rudy Gobert.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
They kick it out to Green. Mitchell outside. And he...
Oh, man. Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
Edwards looking it over. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
How about your First Avenue Breakers? Give it up for them.
And here's Garland for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for Evan.
38. And get ready for the Jabberwockies.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
They've got Reed. Brent's out there with Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Timberwolves trail by 3. Now here's Edwards. Good D by Mitchell. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
And Cleveland making a change here. Lopez is checked in.
And how about the strength from Mitchell? Looking tough and determined on that aggressive take inside.
And the rebound goes to Lopez.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, that's good work by Prince there, spotting the open man and then putting the ball on target on time right in the shooting pocket.
The kick out to Lopez. Good, and it's Mitchell. Picking up the assist. Lopez has got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
You know, Prince is far from just a shooter and penetrator, folks. I mean, this guy's got a nice feel for how to play inside, too.
Conley against Garland. Lopez dishes to Garland. Back to Lopez. Misses the baby hook. Timberwolves trail by 4.
Well, Robin Lopez played with 8 different teams through his first 13 seasons in the league. And in a word, a basketball nomad. Those 7-footers always in demand when they can impact both ends of the floor.
Okoro's checked in for LeVert. Now here's Towns. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Someone like Robin Lopez. Clark, how hard is it to change teams that much?
I don't know, because I never experienced that in my short career, but I imagine it's got to be difficult. But if you're comfortable with yourself and you bring value to your teams, then I think it can be a fairly smooth adjustment.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
Stolen by Reed. Towns against Wade. Towns kicks to Reed for the tie, for the lead. Offensive rebound. It's good. This game is all even.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
Garland against Prince. Lopez passes to Wade. Back to Lopez. Outside Garland. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Will stop the run. And another miss by Cleveland. Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Towns, no luck. Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in the third. That leaves room for improvement, sir. Here's Mitchell. It doesn't go for him. Good work defensively by Conley. Minnesota in the lead. To the inside. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Edwards. And it's 8 points for Karl Anthony Towns. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Garland against Prince. This one for 3. Garland, no good.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Mitchell. It's good. And there's a block called in the play. He'll get 1 free throw.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Timberwolves.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. McDaniels, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. A switch here also for Cleveland. Mobley's checked in. Now here's Edwards. 16 points for him. Pass to Reed. Lopez with the steal. 3-second difference between shot clock and game. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
It's a scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. A switch here also for Cleveland. Ricky Rubio checked in for Garland. Rubio with a wide-open look. And it's off from three-point range. Unable to get that one. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth quarter. The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Okoro in at the 3 spot.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact. Not going to bother.
All right, well, look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
And footwork really so important. Donovan threads the drive there with such grace.
Outside Edwards. And Gobert throws it down.
And look at the big man get up. When Gobert takes flight, well, you are in for a show.
Allen with the screen for Mitchell. Drives to the hoop. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Okoro passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And his eyes got wide once he got the ball inside. You just know what he's going to do with the basketball.
Here's Edwards. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Isaac Okoro.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result. They've got to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Okoro passes to Mobley. Okoro dishes to Mobley. He kicks it to Okoro. Mitchell left side. They get a hand on it, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Conley, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. The shot goes down and he gets this game back to even.
Towns makes the most of his chances inside. He gets the ball in good position, does his work early, and then the battle's over after that.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Now Rubio. Now Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. And it's in there.
And this is the time in the game when you want to go to your stars. Mitchell delivering.
Outside Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Mitchell outside. Inside.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gobert with the block. They retain possession. And here we go. Fast break. Towns has got it. And the dunk by Towns.
Man, how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town. Helps him come through. And the game gets snug.
Stolen by Michael Conley. And foul call. Looks like they had a clear path to the basket. He'll be shooting 2 free throws. And they'll retain possession. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
You know, all game long, they've imposed their will on the interior, scoring a lot of points in the painted area.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive unit.
Garland is checked in for the Cavaliers. Garland against Conley. 4 on the shot clock. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. 1:16 left in the fourth. Mitchell with it. Conley picks him up. And here's Garland for 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into correction.
It's Edwards on the win.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Allen with the screen for Garland. That shot off the mark. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Up top, Edwards. And contact on them. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. To now review the personal foul in question.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail.
The previous play is
the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
It really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. With double-checking, and the game continues on.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. During that last break, I listened in to J.B. Bickerstaff's huddle. This game's still up for grabs. He told his team, hey, we're in position to take this one, guys. Let's stay focused and stay together, and we'll get it done. See how it plays out, Kevin.
Okay, David, much appreciated. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Towns against Garland. And here's Towns. Towns is doubled. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. That 3 off the mark. Timeout called Cleveland. They're down by 3. 5 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Guys, your thoughts?
And with this much time, they should be able to draw up a play and get themselves a decent look from the three-point line. Still, the D is going to be waiting for it in a contested 3. Never an easy shot.
And so it's the Timberwolves who come out on top here. What a show they put out here at home.
tonight. This could come down to the backcourts, Grant. They're both very talented.
Yeah, B.A., you know I love great guard play. And, of course, each team has some serious skills at that position. So expect a fast pace of play, lots of threes. It should be one heck of a matchup.
And let's take a look at Boston's starting lineup. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, Rudy Gobert securing the board and making sure to convert.
Here's Brown, and the jam by Brown.
It's fun for us to sit back and watch him go to work, but that's our job, not the defense's. They left him too open on that play.
Now here's Gobert. Williams grabs the board.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
Here's Brown with the drive. Kept alive. Oh, it's stolen. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. For three, Conley. Here's Gobert. Another shot. Here's McDaniels. Soft touch off the glass.
It's easy to say. This guy wanted it more. Creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Outside Tatum. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Well, Jason Tatum always working to expand his range. He might as well be in the next county.
Well, you know the Timberwolves are a young squad, Doris. When will it be their time, you think?
I think, B.A., when you have a talent that is the anchor of your organization, which they have in Karl Anthony Towns, Cat is one of the most talented big men, most polished offensive players that we've seen in the NBA. Couple him with Anthony Edwards and Rudy Gobert, and I think you now have to start looking to be a consistent winner. I am anxious to see what this team does this year.
And the Celtics in possession here. Following the score by Minnesota, Brown passes to Tatum. Over McDaniels. And it's Tatum missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And that one's good from Conley.
This guy has got such a smooth handle that the pull-up game is always in play.
It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Towns for three. He buries it from three. Towns has got 5.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Tatum passes to Horford. Outside, Brown. Will it go? And fouled as he went up to dunk. Good aggressive move. He'll shoot a pair.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
A nice shot by Tatum.
This guy's so effective from downtown. Jason Tatum knows he has the green light. He's so comfortable from range.
And that one's good from Conley.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Edwards can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Tatum. Fires at the elbow. And that one's long for Minnesota. They've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Here's Towns. The shot comes out, and it's Boston the other way. Here's Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Size, explosion. He's a dangerous finisher, and we saw it right there.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Wing shot on the way. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, he was wide open. You wonder, did he overthink it? That's a missed opportunity.
Here's Tatum over McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. Minnesota's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Towns for three. Again, the miss by Towns. The Celtics have gotten 50% of their shots to fall so far. They're 5 of 10. Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Great scorers need easy opportunities to pile up those points. Tatum above the rim and the nice finish.
Edwards finds Towns. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
There's 10 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
Well, we love Al Horford because he's an effective two-way player. His attention to detail on the defensive end paying off.
And so the first quarter comes to a close. Both teams scoring well, but it's all.
And please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
Close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead of the second quarter. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Timberwolves?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
I love the determination. They want to go after every rebound out there and overwhelming to the opposition right now.
Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Now here's Conley to the middle. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you. One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Williams. Tatum from long range gets the 3 to fall. Tatum's got 13 now.
Well, the confidence of Jason Tatum is evident always. As soon as the ball touches his hands, he is shot ready and lets it go.
And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Fast break, Minnesota. McDaniels with it, picked up by Tatum.
Wow, the long reach of Cat. When he grabs for the ball, it's over.
Outside, Brown. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. It's Edwards on the wing, defended by Brown. And it's Towns with the power finish.
The unselfish play by Anthony Edwards' teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Back to Tatum. And now the T-Wolves on the break. No, stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. That's on Al Horford. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
Well, it's all fast break points. Those easy buckets, they're so hard to come by in the NBA. So if you get a chance to run, you have to take advantage of it.
You've also got to love the way they've been crashing the offensive glass. Multiple opportunities, not giving up on possessions. Beautiful.
Three-pointer. And he knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor. You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, the skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. This game's taken on a whole new look thanks to this run.
This is a dominant stretch. I am so impressed with how they've played together as a unit over this last stretch.
A one-handed tomahawk, that's a guaranteed highlight, B.A.
Check out the bench. They flew out of their seats after that. Now here's Conley. He's got 5. Hits a three-pointer.
Well, Mike Conley has mastered pick-and-roll play and does such a good job making the right decisions.
Here's Tatum. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Pass to Edwards. And almost 4 minutes gone in the second quarter of play.
Oh, maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. And the Celtics another 3.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
And Edwards, here we go. Now the Celtics on the move. And Tatum with the basket on the assist from Brown. Tatum's got 21 points in the game.
Well, Jason Tatum has proven that over stretches of a game, he can take over with his scoring ability. What we know about Anthony Edwards, he had a terrific rookie campaign. but he got better in his second season, both as an individual and as a teammate, guys.
At the line for two.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
Anthony Edwards is one of the most explosive athletes in the league. He can burn you with his perimeter jump shooting. He's dangerous in transition. And look out, folks, the upside is there.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Minnesota's got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Edwards against Brown. Pass to Gobert. Wide open. And Edwards slams it in.
You see the kind of power that Anthony Edwards can play with. This guy, the board, the finish, yes, sir.
Brown can't hit. Minnesota's gotten 5 of 11 threes to drop so far in this game. Outside McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. And he lobs it up top. And Gobert with the stuff.
Well, spectacular athleticism from the 7-foot center Gobert. Wow.
And here's Brown for 3. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in command with a 13-point lead at the end of the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. As we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight, he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And part of that has to do with his mindset. He has been looking to push the action at every opportunity, and he has been in attack mode all night.
On the floor for Boston, Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. And the officials call goaltend. And we're going to get a coach's challenge here. From his point of view, the officials did not get it right on the goaltending call.
This can be a tough one. With goaltending, it's such a fine line. Clear and conclusive evidence never comes into it.
The previous play is under review.
Well, that's what's great about the coach's challenge on calls like this. We're able to slow down the action and see exactly where the ball is when it's touched. Hard to do that in real time.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And they're going to reverse the goaltending call. After a closer look, they determined they misjudged that one.
And these rulings are why the challenge system exists. A goaltending violation can be such a fine line.
Shot clock at 2. No one covering. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And they're really rolling right now. That lead keeps getting bigger and bigger.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Reed for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
When you watch Taurean Prince play, you know it's about team. This guy finds the open man and loves delivering it.
Here's Smart. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. That free throw misses.
Marcus Smart is one of those guys you want in the trenches. He brings great effort on the defensive end every night, and he's a willing shooter at the most critical moments.
Here's Rivers. The three-pointer off the mark. Boston's gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. A nice shot by Brown.
Well, Jaylen Brown has proven himself a legit three-point threat. Now you've got to step out even farther. That's a big-time deep ball.
To the paint. Back to Rivers. To the right side. Here's Prince. That one's wide left. The Celtics have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. And here's Brown for 3. That shot off. And Minnesota will come the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Counted from distance.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Tatum way outside. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Tatum's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, Jason Tatum with the answer from 3. That's how you stop an opponent's momentum.
Pass to Noel. Here's Rivers from the arc. Williams grabs the board. Smart for three. Doesn't go that time. Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half.
After just 1 year in college, Naz Reid declared for the 2019 NBA draft, where he was not selected, guys.
And it's Tatum missing. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Here's Prince. Another miss by Minnesota. Boston's gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. And Doris, you got to give credit for how hard Reid worked.
Listen, the devastation of going undrafted can make some players hang it up or give up their NBA dreams and go overseas. What you love about Naz Reid is he got back in the lab, he went to work, and consider this, back-to-back seasons where he plays in 70 games and is a part-time starter. That, to me, is successful perseverance.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
You know, if you give him the opportunity, Al Horford will seek contact. He wants to get to the line.
Good on the second one. A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. The NBA last season celebrated its 75th anniversary and announced the 75 greatest players in NBA history, gathering the living greats during the All-Star break. A lot of history, but Commissioner Silver said we're a pretty young league when you think about it. Brian, I guess it's all relative.
Yeah, indeed. Thanks for that, Allie. Anderson gets the bucket.
The defense really fell apart there. They can't afford to leave them all alone at the arc.
Pulls up, high post. And Williams punches it home.
Just great energy on the offensive glass. That's exactly how you cut into a lead.
Boy, a slam like that is sure to give him a spark. Rivers' shot is off.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Drains the triple.
So good at exploiting where the defense is. Jason Tatum in the pull-up. Man, that's good.
Here's Anderson. And finished off by Anderson.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Smart outside. Kick out to Brown. This one for three. And the Celtics another three.
Well, this is a shot that Jaylen Brown must make consistently. Nice seeing him start to look confident, stroking it from deep.
And Jaylen Brown gets the whistle that time. That'll be a second foul of the game. And Minnesota has possession. 9-point game. Pass to Towns. Let's go with a three. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. Man, showing some terrific range. Tatum's got 32 points in the game.
And what an impact he's making from beyond the arc. A big three-pointer to narrow this lead.
That's where the bulk of his offense has come from. And they're going to need a few more of them before this one's over.
And so it's minute.
Please give a big round of applause for the Bucks.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Well, the Timberwolves shooting at a respectable 49%. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1 spot. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And they go to the intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
McDaniels passes to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
So long, so athletic. Rudy Gobert with a big-time dunk.
Boston trailing. Outside Tatum. Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Tatum can't hit. Conley against Tatum. And here's Edwards outside. Poke loose. Pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
Well, the coaching staff has to love what they're seeing on offense. There's so many assists because how this team is moving the ball.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
Williams, a screen on McDaniels. Here's Tatum. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. And here they come. And Edwards slams it in.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
Williams, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
The free throw drops for Williams. And that's good as he hits both shots. Minnesota in the lead. Inside, and stolen by Williams. Fast break, here come the Celtics. Here's Brown, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
You have to have the ability to force the defense to commit one way or the other. Jaylen Brown's aggressiveness does just that.
Here's Edwards. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And both free throws good for Edwards. The Celtics shooting it well, almost 50% from the floor. And here's Smart. From deep. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. Outside Conley. From downtown. Knocks down the long J.
If there's an opportunity in transition, Mike Conley will seize it. Well done for the easy one.
Drive by Brown. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Towns has got 4 rebounds in the game. Edwards with it. Guarded now by Smart. Tatum with a steal. Right side, Williams. Pass to Horford. The shot no good. Good D by Gobert. For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the 4th. Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive. Sees that window and exploits it.
And here's Brown for 3. Boston, no good that time either.
Well, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert.
2 minutes.
Now here's Towns. Horford covering. Launches it. Up again. Controls the rebound and the putback. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
It's never easy to keep Gobert off the glass. Soars over the defense for the putback jam.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And he knocks down the first one.
At the line for the Celtics.
That one misses.
They can't really afford to leave points at the line right now. He would have loved to cash in on each of those free throws and trim the lead even more.
Towns against Horford. From deep. And Towns with the 3.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Timberwolves.
All their efforts on the boards ended up paying off.
And just 2 tough rebounding teams, but they gave the extra effort and were rewarded for it.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
McDaniels can't hit. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Pass to Smart. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Now here's Towns. Fires from deep. He drops it from range.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Back to Smart. Looking to end the run. Williams misses.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Towns for 3. Fires in the triple.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
No question. They've gotten hot at exactly the right time. Clutch play on a team level.
And Robert Williams picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
8 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Towns. From deep three-point range. Misses. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
In the paint tonight, Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the point. And so it's the Cavaliers getting on the board first. Horford with a screen on Mobley. Tatum finds Horford and finished off by Horford.
Clever play by Tatum, drawing the attention to him only to give it away.
And there's the pass to Allen, 16 feet away. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touch by Brown. Mitchell passes to Garland. Lock at 6. From past the arc for 3, Mitchell.
And you know what helps Williams defensively? He just keeps moving his feet, and he has such quick reaction. Really strong rebounding on the interior, and he gets the easy putback.
Brown drives in. And Garland with a clear path to the basket. They get it back. A nice shot by Mobley.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here's Williams. Puts it up from 12. The shot will not fall.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Mitchell. The dish to Mobley. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And the future is bright for Mobley. He is a big man who possesses the whole package.
And he knocks down the first one. GA, it wasn't long ago that the Cavs were an afterthought in the NBA.
Well, not anymore. I mean, Cleveland has a tremendous young roster. They play some of the toughest D in the NBA, and they're only going to get better in the years to come.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff. There's no question this team can shoot the ball. That's the philosophy he's instilled here. The long-range shooters they've got, he wants them to move the ball from one side of the floor to the other. Then take that first open look that's available. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently.
And they are starting to pull away here as the shots continue to fall.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
The defense has no answer for Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands.
And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here's Garland for three. Back to Mobley, and stolen by Williams.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
It's Brown with the drive.
Oh, that was a courageous drive by Brown. He knows the defense is right there, and he's like, yeah.
Boston shooting their first free throws of the game. Free throw good from Brown.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes both free throws.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Mitchell wide open. Okoro kicks to Mitchell. Cleveland moving it around. Here's Mobley. And that one is off. And it's Boston the other way.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Tatum finds Williams. Over Allen. Here's Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Richard, haven't we seen a lot of growth in Jason Tatum's game? He gives credit to the late Kobe Bryant for that.
Yeah, he was fortunate enough to train with Kobe Bryant, and sometimes he reminds you of a young Kobe. He clearly absorbed a ton of information from him.
Green, he's checked in for Garland. Now here's Allen. Pass to Green. Allen, a screen on Smart. Back to Allen. 6 to shoot. Stolen by Smart. And now in transition, here's Williams. Here we go. Wants to get it to Tatum and does. Back to Williams. Brown feeling out a bit. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
Now, here's Okoro. No points in the game yet for him. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Cavaliers will retain possession.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
The shot by Mitchell, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Here's Brown. Busted. No good that time either. The Cavaliers have gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Williams with the steal. In the corner, Tatum with it. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got his 4th rebound in this one. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Pass to Okoro. On the wing, Mitchell. They need this one, and there's the drive.
What a ferocious finish. Once Mitchell gets some speed behind him, look out.
Smart with the ball. Guarded now by Okoro. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
This is his first free throw of the game.
84%. That's what he was able to convert on a season ago from the line.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2. For 3, Mitchell. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Here's Williams. Makes it off the glass.
Breakdown for the defenders, and you can't ask for an easier bucket than that.
It could go. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for Cleveland. He notched 8 points.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. They trail by 6. On the court right now for the Celtics. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Double team on Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Now here's Williams. Mobley with it. Picked up by Brown. Green deciding where to go with it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Smart. Well, if there's one thing, Greg, that defines a modern NBA big man, it is mobility.
And they've got to be able to move their feet and really play in space. Otherwise, they just can't stay on the floor in today's game.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And this Celtics squad looking like the Celtics of old.
Yeah, always a tough squad when I was playing, and it's looking like that again. You got a great mix of young players and veterans, and don't be surprised if Boston is back on top very soon.
Very soon.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminded the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. Williams can't get it to go.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss that.
And Mobley throws it down.
And how about the awareness of Mitchell? That's what stands out to me. He has a decision to make and does it with terrific timing.
Now here's Tatum. Inside, Williams. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It just seems, Richard, like Robert Williams is a guy willing to do anything to help his team.
And there's a whole lot he can do. His defense has never been a question. He can dish it. He's an aggressive rebounder. And look, his effort level, that's something you don't ever question.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Harlan's checked in, and it's LeVert missing. Celtics trail by 7. Brown outside. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Second quarter, we're a little over a minute and a half in.
And that's something that should really get Brown going. Alley-oops like that really help the momentum.
Mobley wide open. And another 3 for Cleveland.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
Brown the pass to Tatum. The kick out to Brown. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 9.
You know this is coming with Brown. He is a ruthless sniper outside.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And you figured once Gobert was traded, it was a matter of time before Mitchell was moved as well. You knew a team would jump at the chance to add him, and here we are now. A new start with a starring role for Donovan Mitchell.
Now here's Tatum. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it. To the wing on the left, from outside the arc. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Mitchell. He's got 12.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Down low, got a piece of it. And it's Williams finishing it off.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up.
And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A three-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Oh, yeah, that's a lot of body there to cover. Mobley using that to his advantage.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Allen's checked in. Rigid for the Cavs. The progress that Darius Garland has made in just a few seasons is nothing short of remarkable.
Well, he took a giant leap last year, and he got better in just about every offensive category, and people recognize it. He was third in most improved player voting, and probably would have finished a little bit higher had they not dealt with injuries at the end of the season.
And he was an all-star.
Yes, sir.
Now, here's Garland. Jason Tatum missing his last shot. Launches a three, and it's Darius Garland with the three. And the Cavaliers lead by 11.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
To the inside, stolen by Mitchell. Going inside. Mobley outside. Over in the corner, Allen. And Horford pulls it down.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie here. That's a shot that he needs to be making. There are no excuses.
Tatum gets the bucket.
3 points.
Ooh, how about those nifty moves from Tatum? So crafty with the rock.
And here is Garland. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And it's Mitchell with the jam. Mitchell's got the lead up to 13 now for the Cavs.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands. And here's Garland for three. Mobley against Smart. Tries to save it. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession. .30 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Tatum driving in. Here's Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. LeVert with a wide open look. Passes it to Garland. Mobley dishes to Garland. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that concludes the first half. Cavaliers ahead. They lead by 13. It's the NBA on... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Evan Mobley has been sensational.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside, or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
The defensive pair in the post, Mobley and Allen. Donovan Mitchell is out there with Darius Garland. And it's LeVert in at the 3 slot. And that's the group for J.B. Bickerstaff as we begin the second half.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Tatum passes to Horford. And a dunk by Horford.
No chance to shut that one down. Horford's reach made that play unstoppable.
From deep. Garland, no good. Celtics trail by 12. Over in the corner, Brown. Puts up a 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Brown's got 12.
And so far, Brown has been dialed in and is showing no signs of letting up.
Mobley outside. To the paint. Allen inside, working on Horford. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Back to Smart. It's tipped, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
It's crazy. He's growing taller. He's adding more muscle. Tatum just becomes harder to defend in there.
And so Tatum nails them both. Cleveland leading by 7. And Smart over to help. Got a piece of it. And stolen by Horford. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Here's Brown, and the dunk by Brown.
Beautiful job closing the gap here. Let's see if they can sustain this run.
The thing they have to watch for is mental fatigue. They have to stay focused and finish the job.
The wide open look here for Garland. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Boston now. They're on an 11-3 run. Garland against Tatum. Williams. And the slam by Williams.
The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out.
Allen with the screen for Garland. Off target from three-point range.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game. A different look now for Cleveland. Lopez, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Coro comes in for Karis LeVert. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Garland.
And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their final run.
2 minutes.
And Rubio kicks to Mobley. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, when you hustle on the break like he does, good things tend to happen.
The three from Tatum. Tatum with another miss. And so it's Mobley now who brings it up for the Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 14 points. He kicks it to Okoro. Back to Mobley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling.
At the line for your Cavaliers.
Second free throw, no good. Celtics trail by 4. Over in the corner, Brown. Tatum passes to Brown. Second shot opportunity. Tatum kicks to Williams. 5 to shoot. The pass to Smart. And it's sent back by Lopez.
And the space Lopez is able to cover on defense, using that size and length to reject the shot.
Cleveland leading by 4. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Mobley outside. Takes the 3. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Mobley. Lopez has got his first 3 points of the game.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
And so it's Cleveland headed to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're feeling.
Please give a big round of applause.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. On the court right now for the Celtics. Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the 5. Mitchell finds Mobley. Mobley a screen on Smart. A 3 from Garland. Connects from three-point range. Garland's got the fourth quarter started here with a bucket for the Cavs. Here's Brown. The kick out to Tatum. From deep three-point range, sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Tatum's got 19 points.
Well, Tatum is the obvious option for the catch and shoot. He's such an efficient scorer.
And here's Garland for 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got 3 assists tonight. And Tatum puts up a deep 3. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Mobley. Misses the 3. Celtics trail by 10. Tatum dishes to Brown. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. The 3 from Garland. And Boston with the rebound. Williams has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. It's Smart with the drive. It's good. Smart's got his first 2 points of the night.
And this is where Smart's at his best, being aggressive, going towards the rim.
Garland looking it over. He feeds it to Mobley. Kicks it out to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Celtics trail by 8. Tatum passes to Brown. 3-pointer. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. Led by as many as 14 points. Lopez sets a screen for Garland. Drills the 3-pointer. Garland's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Shaping up to be a nice night from Garland. And his offensive energy right now, the team should be pretty excited.
The deep 3 from Tatum. And they recover it. Horford kicks to Tatum. 6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Cleveland leading by 11. The 3 from Garland. Another 3 for Cleveland.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Mobley kicks to Garland.
2 minutes.
From deep.
2 minutes.
Cleveland the rebound. Mitchell passes to Garland. Here's the 3. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Mitchell's got his 4th assist in this one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Kicks it out to Garland. Dishes to Okoro. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Cavaliers.
Tonight, they seem committed to the three-point shot.
That was the bread and butter. Fortunately, they made enough of those, but sometimes it was quantity over quality.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Evan Mobley.
You have to love the way that he was closing out on defensive trips. He would always body up, and it's why he ended with so many boards. And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
And the energy of Williams, it's infectious. Amazing at using it to block shots, rebound, score, whatever they ask of him.
Mobley, a screen on Smart. Mitchell kicks to Garland. Mitchell dishes to Garland. Over Smart. Garland finds Lopez. Kicks it out to Mitchell. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now Tatum. From deep three-point range. That one doesn't go. From deep. Misses. So we see the Cavaliers taking the win here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control operating.
to run offense through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think it can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Now here's Garland. Mobley passes to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Edwards. Garland for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And that gets us rolling. Ooh, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Three-pointer off the mark. Outside Conley. To the paint. Tipped. And so the ball out of bounds. Mobley touched it last.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Now the Timberwolves with it. To the middle. Here's McDaniels. Ooh, solid defense from Mitchell. Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense.
Another miss by Minnesota.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Left side, Garland. Launches a 3. Just 5 to shoot. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. And stolen by Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be Evan Mobley.
How about the work ethic of Anthony Edwards? Not to mention that linebacker build and the sweet shooting stroke. But what he wants most is to see his team succeed. That's what you love about AE.
Outside Garland. There's the triple. From behind the arc. It's not going to go for him. The Timberwolves have gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Conley finds Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Now here's Garland. Outside for Mitchell. Over McDaniels. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Conley passes to Towns. Shoots over Mobley. Towns can't get it to go.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
And that's an intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rafters.
Allen on the wing. Pass to Mobley. A minute 22 left to play in the first quarter. 6 to shoot. Garland with the ball. Now guarded by McDaniels. The baseline, Jay. And too long on the shot. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Conley passes to Towns. Here we go, one-on-one. For 3, Allen. Pass to Mobley. That shot, no good. And Minnesota the other way with it now. And Edwards, here we go. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
50 seconds left in the first quarter here. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
Back to Mobley. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. Here's Edwards. Mobley grabs the board.
Boy, that is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers that thing home.
Garland against Conley. Outside Garland. Pass to Allen. 5 to shoot. Shot to end the cold streak. Here's Mobley. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Boy, you can't give him any room to maneuver on the board because once he does, he's going to make you pay.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them quick.
Yeah, and, you know, that's going to be the focus of this timeout. They need to come up with a spark to get the offense going.
It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first.
Please give a big round of applause for your Cavaliers Houston.
Man, it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, let's quickly break down the game. What we've seen so far from the Timberwolves, guys.
Give it up for their D. They're battling, communicating, and coming up with key stops.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
On the court for Minnesota, filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Karl Anthony Towns is out there with Naz Reid, and it's Alexander Walker in at the point. Towns gets the bucket.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Now here's Rubio. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, teams are always hunting mismatches. Grant, I'll put it to you here. You prefer a speed advantage or a size advantage over your defender?
Well, BA, it's all about the mismatches. And going back to when I was young and actually had some speed, it was great to be able to have both, depending upon who you went against. If a smaller player guarded you, use your size to shoot right over them. And if a bigger defender was on you, then yes, use your speed to turn the corner and get to the rim. So it depended upon who was guarding you.
Cavaliers with a rebound. Left side, Mitchell. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Wade. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket.
Something you can't put a price tag on, the Minnesota Timberwolves game last season, playoff experience, young guys getting accustomed to the crucible of postseason play. Extremely valuable.
Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, guys, I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Edwards, a pass to Reid. A slam dunk by Reid.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
So, Clark, would you say playoff experience also raises your regular season play?
I don't think there's any question about it, B.A. I never had a chance in my short career to play in the playoffs, but I covered a bunch of them as a broadcaster. There's a different electricity. There's a different intensity. There's a different feel in the locker room. You learn not to back down. You learn to work through adversity, and you learn to play under pressure.
And it's out of bounds to Cleveland. Pass to Okoro. Rebound Minnesota. Right side Edwards. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. The shot's good. Now it's a 4-point Minnesota lead.
Built like a linebacker, Edwards is not your average off guard, folks.
Pass to Wade. Outside Rubio. Here's Wade, covered by Towns. Wade misses.
Wade hits first team foul. Shooting for Minnesota, Carl Anthony Towns.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Seems like this offense is being executed the way it was designed.
Yeah, I'm sure Coach couldn't be happier with the results. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Mitchell, pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Stolen by Reed. Now here's Towns. He's closely guarded. Reed passes to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Pass to Wade.
Minnesota foul.
A different look for Cleveland. Lopez comes in for Wade. And Garland is subbed in for Rubio.
For your Cavaliers, Robin Lopez.
Here's Garland. Okoro on the wing. Back to Garland. Can they get it? Just off on that shot. Just 1 for 7 in the game. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go in the second quarter. Mobley with it. Towns covering. Here's Okoro. Here's Mitchell. Plenty of space. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Mitchell's got his second basket of the game. Minnesota in the lead. Outside Edwards. And it's powered home by Towns.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Lopez passes to Garland. Cleveland calls timeout. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
Mike Conley's checked in for the Timberwolves. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Outside Garland. Towns against Mobley. Here's Okoro. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Edwards got his 4th rebound in this one. That'll count. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. They have a nice...
Fans, get ready for the double hockey.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, Karl Anthony Towns has been exceptional here, guys.
Pretty much the entire first half, he was dominating down low, piling up a ton of dunks.
Guys, he's been in beast mode down low, asserting his will. The defense has been helpless, unable to slow him down.
Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Donovan Mitchell out there with Darius Garland. And it's Lopez in at the 5. That's the 5 from Cleveland right now.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
Now here's Mitchell. He's got 6. The 3 from Okoro. Nails it from 3. Okoro's got 6.
The defense pays so much attention to Mitchell, and as a result, it opens the floor for everyone else.
Edwards, a pass to Towns. Lays it up and banks it in.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Okoro. Stolen by Conley. And they're on the run. Here's Towns. Count that one. He's scoring at a nice clip. He's 6 of 9 tonight.
You know, Karl Anthony Towns can put up an easy, low-stress 30 or 40 points. And when he gets rolling, he's a joy to watch.
Pass to Okoro. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
Too much space on the perimeter. There needs to be a little more energy from the defense.
Baseline try. Edwards can't hit.
Not really necessary with nobody on you. I mean, why put yourself off balance on that shot when you're wide open?
And here's Lopez from the arc. Reed with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Now here's McDaniels. Back to Conley. Jacks up a 3. No good that time. Outside Garland. And here's Lopez from the arc. Hits the trifecta. And now just a 4-point Timberwolves lead.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from 3-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
The shake. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, BA. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Green's checked in for the Cavaliers. Rudy Gobert's checked in for the Timberwolves. Garland against Conley. Mobley outside. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mitchell. Mitchell powers it home!
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Conley passes to Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Now here's Garland. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. There's the 3. And Garland with the basket on the assist by Mobley. Garland's got 6 points.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Outside Garland. Back to Mitchell. The 3. Garland against Conley. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
3-second violation. Timberwolves ball.
Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. 41 seconds left to play in the third. Edwards with it. Green picks him up. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Yeah, and you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back, and when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
For the Cavaliers, Allen, he's checked in for Lopez, and Karis LeVert is subbed in for Garland. Now here's LeVert. 3-pointer. Here's Mobley. LeVert outside. Allen on the wing. And stolen by Edwards. Here's Towns. And it's Towns with the power finish.
You know what makes Towns so dangerous in transition? He can beat you with the shot, or he can beat you at the rim.
Mobley outside. Right side Mitchell. Over McDaniels. No good on the buzzer beater. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Timberwolves ahead. Up by 9.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. And a look now at the 5 for the Timberwolves to start the 4th quarter. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. Outside Mitchell. Here he goes. That shot missing. So Minnesota will take it the other way. Mobley, right side. Pass to Mitchell. For 3, Allen. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. Minnesota in the lead. Outside McDaniels. Here's Towns. And it goes. That makes him 9 for 13 now.
That's just a beautiful move by Towns. Really, he's got such a versatile skill set. There with the plus handles, man, he's got a lot to work with.
LeVert, that's good.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost him 3.
Minnesota shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Gobert with a screen on Mitchell, and that's a foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his first foul of the game.
Tough break for the defense. I mean, he took the hit, but he didn't get the call.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Towns down low, covered by Mobley. The shot by Towns, no good. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Pass to Allen. LeVert outside. Cleveland the rebound. Mobley passes to LeVert. Back to Mobley. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
And at 6'3", Mitchell gets high up there for those slams. I love that he didn't settle for the layup on that play.
On the wing, Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. Outside Edwards. 5 on the clock. Here's Towns. And he gets it to go again. He's connected on 10 of 15 now.
In the paint, Towns is just a nightmare for defenders. His size is a huge advantage.
Outside for Mitchell. Lets it go from deep. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
And Edwards slams it in.
And we all know how explosive Edwards can be, reminding us there with that thunderous slam.
Mitchell, the pass to LeVert. Off the mark there with a 3.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's checked by LeVert. He shoots it. And another basket for Minnesota. Cleveland now. Time running out. Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Driving inside, Mitchell uses his speed to get the better of the defense. They just can't keep up.
A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the 4th. Gobert passes to McDaniels. Now Edwards. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. He buries it from 3. Towns has got 7 points here in the quarter.
How many 6'11" guys in this league can do that? Towns is a unicorn. Awesome ability to catch and let it fly.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
It all comes down to this possession. They must get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Edwards, to the inside. Here's Towns for 3. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That's a pure effort play. Nice tip in.
And that's a skill you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And here's Minnesota now. Pass to Towns. The 3. The shot won't fall. And this one feels just about over.
Yeah, they'll play it out, but I think it just wasn't meant to be tonight.
And here's LeVert for 3. Here's Mobley. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. And here's Edwards. So we see the Timberwolves get the win here.
The end of the game.
Exceptional effort on the road. They were ready.
We've got a terrific... low post matchup tonight, Doris. Two of the top big men in the league going head-to-head.
Kevin, these are two teams that try to get their centers as many touches as possible. They are the axis upon which these offenses rotate, and how much the defense can guard that entry pass will be a key tonight.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. And here's Brown outside. Gobert pulls it in. And so Edwards will bring it up for Minnesota. And the call. On the shot, it sends him to the line.
And how about the impact?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. Can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair. Now, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Smart kicks to Horford. Stolen by McDaniels. Brown against Edwards. Outside Conley. Gobert with a screen for Conley. To the inside. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Now here's Smart. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
The best offensive players in the league get to the free throw line consistently. This is where you're starting to see growth from Jason Tatum, wanting the contact, inviting the contact. This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Gobert, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Brown the pass to Williams. Williams double team. In the corner, Smart with it. Brown wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
Here's Edwards, driving the lane, and finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender. Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young. That's why this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Offensive rebound, Gobert. Here's McDaniels. No good on the three. The Celtics have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Left side, Tatum. Here's Horford. The kick out to Tatum. On the wing, Brown. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Gobert with the defensive effort. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Horford finds Williams. Smart against Conley. Shot clock at 5. Tries again. And it's Brown missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Trailing by 2. And the stuff.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
Smart deciding where to go with it. Sweet move, and it's good on the way-in.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And something you always hear about Jaden McDaniels, Doris, is how effortless he makes the game look.
Kev, when I watch this guy play, I feel like he glides through an NBA game. There's a finesse that you don't necessarily see from players his size. He's a handful on the low block. This young man is brimming with potential.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 5. Hits it from three-point range. Edwards got 8 points.
Well, in pick-and-roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
Tatum drives in. And the dunk by Tatum.
How about that? Flying high to send that one down. And you know what? When you've got the athleticism and explosion of a player like that, bigger guys are still at your mercy.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. There's Brown with the 3. Basket made. Just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
Yeah, what a great decision by Jason Tatum. That passing ability is important to complement his scoring ability.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. It's stolen by Edwards. Now here's Conley, the fast break opportunity. Here's McDaniels. That one, no good. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Celtics lead by 1. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. When you consider how the Celtics are doing, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
Up at the forward spots, it's Tatum and Horford. Smart in the backcourt with Brown to his side. And it's Williams at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Williams with a clean look. Rebound, Minnesota.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Towns up top, guarded by Horford. Towns kicks to Rivers. All alone. No good on that one. And Boston will go the other way with it. Endorse this Celtics team. Very young. How are they doing it?
In consecutive drafts, they drafted 2 talented and elite two-way players. That's Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum. And so, yes, both guys are young, as is the entire core. But the fact is they've matured together, they've had deep playoff runs, and they remain dangerous.
Here's Edwards into the lane, and Edwards with the stuff.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight, neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Tatum wide open, he fires one. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Here's Towns. Blanketed by the D, he fights to the rim for the layup.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Oh, and the jam by Tatum.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his mat. That is nice.
Inside, Gobert, and slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
The offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's Rivers. His 3-pointers off the mark. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Trailing by 2. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
2 minutes remaining.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Boston's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Brown. Boston again missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
And finished off by Edwards.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
He gets it in there. Brown's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Brown against Edwards. Towns a screen on Brown. Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Tatum with it. Working on McDaniels. And that one drops for him. Tatum's got it all tied up now for the Celtics.
One area Jason Tatum has worked to minimize the use of is the mid-range. But sometimes, like right there, you've got to go to it.
Shot by McDaniels, no good. Boston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And the dunk by Tatum.
Wow, how about the long arms and the timing of Jason Tatum on the alley-oop? Nice.
And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Mike Conley's checked in for Minnesota.
Substitution, Mike Conley.
There's 37 seconds left here in the second. Here's Towns. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. For Minnesota, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter. Up over 50%. There's the 3. Al Horford with the rebound. There's Brown with the 3. Here's Smart. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He is
With the score, the Celtics 27, the Timberwolves 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
So on the floor for Minnesota, underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at point guard. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
And 79% from the line a season ago. Pretty consistent there as a free throw shooter.
Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in and half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
And Towns throws it down.
That's a message by Karl Anthony Towns. Throws it down with authority.
Williams finds Brown. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Brown's got 11 points. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Here's McDaniels. Gobert trying to get open. A nice shot by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves lead by 1. Brown outside. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
Well, don't you love the way Jaylen Brown is squaring up in the mid-range? This guy's getting his feet under him. His pre-shot preparation outstanding.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Brown in the corner, Smart with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smart's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, I love that Marcus Smart sprinted into that shot opportunity. You've got to be prepared on the catch, and Marcus was ready.
Edwards can't hit.
Boy, a wide-open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Nice shot by Smart.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Here's Towns. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is lethal from deep.
Brown finds Smart. Tatum on the wing. 6 to shoot. Shoots over McDaniel. And it's off the back rim. No good. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Timberwolves. A 2-point game. Towns down low. Working on Williams.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Gobert down low. Guarded by Tatum. Boston's gone 5-9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Brown outside. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Edwards looking it over. Up and in. That's his 10th make in the contest. He has only taken 13 shots.
Well, you can see Anthony Edwards trying to probe and create an opportunity to get off the dribble drive, sees that window, and exploits it.
Horford, good.
Oh, the turnaround jumper. That was just beautiful.
Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tatum's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Fires from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards passes to McDaniels. Here's Conley. Here's Towns. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
Well, we're talking 6'11", 240-plus pounds. Karl Anthony Towns carves out space in the paint. Good night.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Here's Brown with the 3. Here's Horford. The kick out to Williams. That one misses. Gobert with the defensive effort. Timberwolves trail. Edwards with it. Now guarded by Smart. And finished off by McDaniel.
The Anthony Edwards plays with joy, and you love to see him get his teammates involved. Pretty pass.
Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And chance shot. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Williams drops them both.
You know, he just plays with such tenacity on both ends. Williams is a rising talent who wants to prove he belongs.
Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. He ends up dropping in 2 from it. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA. You see it right there on display.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. This game is close, and he told his players, hey, guys, this is when it's fun, right? This is a close game, and this is when you get to show what you're made of. Right here, right now. Kevin, we'll see how they respond.
Thank you, David. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the Boston 5. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Gobert with a screen on Brown. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Gobert's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Timberwolves. Brown outside. Here's Tatum. And he gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 1.
They continue to battle out there, so close to taking the lead.
Yeah, but that's been elusive. They've missed a few plays along the way that they'd love to have back.
Yeah, easy call.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Celtics.
The three-pointers and how well they're able to shoot them. You wonder if they can keep it up, and boy, have they.
I think it's also important we mention the number of assists this group has tallied. Their offense continues to just hum along right now.
It's stolen by Gobert. Towns kicks to Gobert. Conley with a wide open look. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, Mike Conley has proven a consistent three-point shooter in his career. Get a hand up, folks.
Pass to Tatum. Towns with the steal. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
And just willing to take chances defensively pays off in a transition basket.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Pulls it up. Rebound, Minnesota. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone.
Blocking foul called on Al Horford. First personal foul, second team foul.
Outside Edwards. Lock at 6. Out to Conley. Lets the three fly.
Well, that's outstanding footwork from Smart on the defensive end. A superb job staying with his man.
And, you know, it's one thing to get the offensive rebound, but then how about the loud bucket he's able to convert?
He was in perfect position under the hoop break. You're right. Once he gets his hands on the miss. Horford double team. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
It's tipped. Stolen by McDaniels. Edwards with it. Picked up by Brown. Conley kicks to Towns. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down to just 6 points, and the bucket from Tatum. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Towns in the corner. The three. Out to Edwards. And the Timberwolves call time. They lead by 6. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Third team foul.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Conley with the three. The shot comes out, and the Celtics going the other way now.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
This is the very definition of desperation time. You've got to score every trip.
Smart passes to Horford. Back to Smart. Celtics passing it around. Stolen by McDaniels. Conley finds Edwards. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
But they've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
First personal foul.
He drops the first one, and that brings them within 8.
Now, how exciting is Jaylen Brown as a basketball player? This guy is a skilled forward who loves showing off that ability to dunk the basketball.
Outside Edwards. From the arc. And Boston with the rebound.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
I'll tell you, it's never an easy point in the game, knowing whatever you do, you're still coming away with the L.
Now Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep three-point range, it's good from beyond the arc.
Man, you can get chills watching Jason Tatum want to deliver in the clutch.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it.
night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. The lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Darius Garland is out there. Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
Unbelievable. The agility at his size, throwing it down, big fella.
Tatum with room to shoot. Cavaliers with a rebound.
If he gets that look again, he should take it. You can't let one miss scare you off of a very good shot.
Williams up top. Checked by Mitchell. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And we're about a minute into the first. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. On target from range.
Such a consistent shooter. Garland has worked so hard on his three-point shot.
Smart passes to Tatum. Second shot opportunity. Here's Williams. Kick out to Brown. Here's Smart. Back to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it. It's good.
Slick move. Makes the turnaround jumper look easy.
Now here's Garland. Mobley outside. Three-pointer. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Yeah, it's hard to believe that Garland is only getting better at this, developing into a skilled playmaker.
And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find. And I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
Karis LeVert's checked in for the Cavaliers. Here's Brown. Ooh, LeVert with some nice D. Cleveland has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Down low. That's tipped. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Garland. From deep. Offensive board. Okoro on the wing. Out to Garland. Puts up a 3. Sinks the tray. Garland's got 6.
The efficiency of Garland is something. This man believes that he can make every shot.
Boston, no good that time either. Cleveland has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. To the middle. LeVert passes to Garland. Takes a 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
Shot to stop the run. And Brown, the bucket on the assist from Smart. 5 points in the game.
Love the response by Brown, marching right back down and dropping in his own 3.
Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
You know you're doing something right when you find yourself up double digits in the first period.
They were ready to roll right through the tip. There was no warm-up period. There was only, let's do this.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Brown. He's rebounded by Okoro.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Tatum can't hit.
This has not been his best quarter.
Yeah, he needs to mix things up on the offense. He simply just can't keep missing shots at this rate because he's destroying his teammates.
balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
They've played fantastic ball, and you can feel the hush that's come over this crowd. Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
24 seconds left in the first quarter. Garland for three. Allen, the pass to Garland. Goes back up. And another shot. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Tatum from long range.
And on defense, LeVert is so crafty, using his agility and quickness to keep the other man off balance.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers leading by 17 at the end.
Man, please give a big round of applause.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Williams in at the 5 down low. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Horford draws the double. And the ball is tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball.
On the wing, Tatum. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Tatum gets the bucket.
What hard work from Tatum inside. Doing what it takes to find his shot.
From deep three-point range. Not going to go that time. And Boston going the other way now. He goes up. Rejected by Allen. They retain possession. Oh, it's stolen by LeVert. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Mobley, left side. Outside Garland. Mobley, a screen on Horford. Garland with the ball. Guarded now by Smart.
Look at Garland drawing the defense's attention just to give it away.
You know, throughout Karis LeVert's career, he's battled an array of injuries.
Well, it's inspiring that he's still here. Despite all the setbacks, he's still making an impact, wanting to prove that he belongs. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Green's checked in for Okoro. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
He is a leader on and off the floor. Garland, this man is a coach's dream.
And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D.
Yes! Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Hey, yo, right here!
Allen with a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. Allen inside. Hounded by Tatum. Garland for 3. The 3 ball. And the 3-pointer goes. Garland's got 8 points here in the quarter.
A consistent threat from outside. Garland looks to fire whenever he can get open from there.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
They're limiting the offensive possessions for the other team. Tough to win with no extra possessions.
A good look from Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Garland. Garland's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Brown passes to Horford. On the wing, Tatum. Over Green. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Cleveland with another.
2 minutes.
Not known as a quick shooter, but Allen shows what he's got there.
And RJ, you took a part in a lot of playoff basketball. Compare the intensity of the regular season versus the postseason.
It's so different preparing for a regular season game than a postseason game. You have more experience, you understand what the other team is going to do, so the prep is that much more higher, but you also have to execute at an entirely different level.
Outside Garland. And the three off target. For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 attempts to drop since the second began. The kick to Tatum. The three is up. Drills it from deep. Tatum's got 9.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Garland, the pass to Allen. And it's Allen who slams it home.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Graham. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Terrific lob, and Tatum takes care of the rest. This is how it's done. Those passes dunk themselves.
For 3, Allen. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Garland's got 10 assists here tonight. So active. And Horford gets it to go. Horford's got his first points of the night.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Smart against Garland. Mobley, a screen on Smart. Garland for 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And it's Smart missing. Outside, Green. Garland for 3. Allen finds Garland. 2 on the clock. And he takes it up and lays it in. Garland's got 13 points in this quarter.
When you give Garland these looks, he's going to find ways to capitalize on, but I love his aggressiveness.
What a performance for Darius Garland. He has been the story for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And he ends the quarter with a double-double, doing whatever his team needs. More NBA on 2K. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. It's been a clinic out there by Darius Garland.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
But I don't think that that's the most important thing to him. Sure, putting up big numbers doesn't hurt, but he's all about getting the win over everything else.
On the court for the Cavaliers, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen are together inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with Ricky Rubio. And it's Green in at small forward. Williams passes to Tatum. Shoots over Allen. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. They'll pin that one on Jared Allen.
Okay, big boy. All right. You like to see Tatum asserting himself on the interior. Look, he's forcing the defense to foul. Just they're too little.
The Cavaliers making a switch here. Lopez is checked in. Mitchell finds Green. Back to Lopez. Mobley outside. On the wing, Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Whoa, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
And, man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You got to be excited about his future.
Up again. Horford pulls it in. The Celtics shooting 36% for the game. Not great. And Williams punches it home.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Here's Lopez. Green in the post. Working on Williams. From deep, Mitchell. That's in there. Rubio with the assist.
3 points.
Mitchell's got 5 points now this quarter. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
Offensive rebound, Celtics. Williams passes to Tatum. Banked it in off the glass. Tatum's got 15.
Love to see that kind of activity. He just makes things happen.
A clear look for Green. Off the left rim and out. Boston has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. From deep, Mitchell. Lopez with it. Now guarded by Brown. Mitchell against Smart. Mobley outside. 4-3. He can't get that one to fall. And Boston going the other way now. And here's Brown for 3. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in.
Darius Garland.
And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting a low 29% since halftime. Sinks it. What range from downtown. Garland's got 27.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate. Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Here's Brown. And Brown with the stuff.
There's that leaping ability. Brown, he just gets up so easy.
The 3 from Mitchell. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Out left to the wing. It's stolen by Garland. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Pass to Lopez. And Garland with a basket on the assist by Lopez. He has 29 now.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Saw his teammate with a path to the rim, and boom, lobbed it up there beautifully.
Very smooth catch and finish. Lopez, the screen on Smart. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. And Darius Garland with the 3. Garland's got 32 points in the game.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Green for 3. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland.
3.
Garland's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Brown can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 7 of 13 in the second half. And Mitchell puts up a deep 3. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Defensively, you know Mitchell wants to get to the rim. You play it that way, then he pulls the string on you.
Here's Tatum. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Tatum's got 8 here in this quarter.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Garland finds Mitchell. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with a gigantic 33-point lead at the close.
Fans, please give a big round of applause.
All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Horford and Williams together in the front court. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. From deep, Mobley. The rebound, Celtics. Williams has got his 8th rebound here tonight. On the wing, Tatum. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Got a piece of it. Here's Garland. Pass to Lopez. We played just over a minute here in the fourth. Takes the three. That one's good. Garland for three. Garland's got 11 points here in the second half. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Cavaliers. Horford, right side. Fires for three. Pure from three-point range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Just enough resistance to force them in. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Williams' shot is good.
The size advantage gives him a clear path to the shot.
The Cavaliers have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Garland, the pass to Lopez. Mobley outside. Pass to Garland. And he gets that one. Garland's got 5 points now this quarter.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Really unfazed. Throw his height right out the window there.
Horford for three. No good on the shot.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Lopez. And the basket's good. Off the assist from Garland. Lopez has got his first 2 points of the night. Brown against Mitchell. Here's Tatum. There's the drive. Offensive rebound. Celtics. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he makes the first. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Lopez. And Williams drops them both. Cleveland has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Allen. And again, it's Cleveland converting.
More than just a low post threat, Allen is also capable of connecting from the mid-range.
Tatum way outside. And he makes it. Williams has got 10 points in just the second half.
Defense always had their eyes on him, and then he gives it away. Classic misdirection.
For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. Okoro on the wing. Off target from outside. And there's the foul. It's going to belong to Darius Garland. That's his third foul so far.
Second team foul.
The Celtics have gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Tatum from long range.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Garland for 3. Allen. Tip back in for 2. Allen's gotten 4 this quarter.
He is an elite offensive rebounder. Allen is especially good at getting ideal positioning on that glass.
And Williams punches it home.
He gives up a bit of size at center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
And stolen by Williams.
It's safe to say they have dominated this game. The game wasn't even as close as the score says in a great win for the Cavaliers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Darius Garland.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And stolen by Williams. It's stolen by Garland. Fires the 3. Williams grabs the board. So it's Boston now. The drive by Smart. Here's Brown. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Mobley. Tatum against Garland. 36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The 3 is up. Horford with a steal. Left side Tatum. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Williams punches it home.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. Garland for three, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it. Unfortunately for them, they're still going to come up short. You wish they'd shown this kind of fight earlier.
Too little, too late. That final score will look way closer than how this game actually played out.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
And so Cleveland takes this one by